Okay. Now I know y'all heard about this. Yeah, it says black security guard shot by police. I know, fucking shocker, right? But here's the thing. The problem isn't that he's black. I can guarantee you that cop did not care that he's black. That cop cared that he went to an active shooter situation and saw a guy with a fucking gun. Yeah, I'm probably going to shoot the motherfucker with the gun when I walk into an active shooter situation. Any security guard with some fucking training knows that when you call police in a situation like that, you put down your fucking gun. Trust me, I was a security guard. That's 101. When the big guys with guns come running in and you called and said there's a guy with a gun, you don't pull out your gun. It's pretty fucking obvious. The issue has nothing to do with him being black. Now there's a big issue with the security companies not fucking training these guys right. Trust me, I've had quite a few security jobs where I got absolutely no training. My first security job, I got no training at all. They just threw me onto the docks. My second security job, they had me watch some videos. And then finally I decided to train myself by going on to the PISGS website, which all security guards out there, I highly suggest you do so you don't end up in a situation like this. Now, the biggest problem here, and there's a problem y'all been mistaken for racism a lot, is our police. It's not a race issue. It's not. Our police being stupid isn't because they're racist. It's because they're undertrained. Okay. Police get about 19 weeks of training. That's not a lot. It's barely shit. I work at UPS. I actually got trained more than that to handle packages than police here get trained to handle human lives. In Germany, where this almost never happens, police never get less than 130 weeks of training. You see the difference there? It's not a race problem. Stop crying racist in every situation. It is not a race problem. The news is going to make you think it's a race problem because that boosts their ratings, which gets them more money. But it is not a race problem. I know what all of you are sitting there thinking too. The same thing that I've been seeing on Facebook every fucking where. Well, you're sitting there speaking from your white privilege. Shut the fuck up. White privilege does not exist. It does not. It's stupid. Like I said, I work at UPS. My class is about half white people, half black people. And all the black people said they're scared to come to my neighborhood. Yeah, how's that for fucking privilege? I live in a neighborhood that's so fucking ghetto. No, it's not country, it's ghetto. That most of the black people there are scared to come here. Actually, I met this one black guy. I'm not going to say who, I'm not even going to say it was at work. But I met this one black guy who actually left his college, his incredibly expensive college, because the weather is too cold. Now how the fuck you gonna be so goddamn privileged that you can waste thousands of dollars that ain't refundable to go to college and then leave because the weather is too cold at the college you chose to go to? That's privilege. Me, I'm a fucking high school dropout working 2 jobs. He had the privilege to leave college because it's too cold. I'm white. He's black. How's that for white fucking privilege? Yeah, but this. I'm white. I live in the ghetto. Morgan Freeman's a black billionaire. Which one of us are more privileged? It's not a privilege thing. I'm not privileged. White people aren't privileged. Trust me, here, cops don't give a fuck if you're white or black. They'll shoot you all the same. It's not a race problem. It's not a privilege issue. It's our cops being stupid. You know what doesn't help that situation? When y'all go out acting violent toward the cops because you're stupid enough to buy into the news' bullshit about it being a race issue. Then it becomes black people versus cops, which makes the cops scared of black people, which makes it a race issue. Hey, looky there. Now it's a race issue because y'all started acting stupid. It's not a race issue. Calm yourselves. Stop talking about fuck the police. Stop crying racist in every situation. Yes, I'm sure there have been racist cops that have shot black people because they're black. Yes, it has happened. This is not one of those situations. The problem here is that there was an undertrained moron cop who's fucking trigger happy, who got called into a high stress situation where there's a guy with a gun. And on the other end of that, we have an active shooter situation with an undertrained security guard who handled it fucking amazingly. Did everything he should have done. Except he did not put his gun away when the cops got there. When you call the cops and they're looking for a guy with a gun, and you're a guy with a gun, you might want to ditch the gun at that point. It's usually about the first thing you should do. He had the gun to the guy's back. And the cops walk in and saw the guy with a gun on a fucking active shooter site. Obviously, they are going to assume he is the active shooter. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Mexican, brown, purple, fucking... It doesn't fucking matter. Fact is, they got called to look for a guy with a gun, and they found a guy with a gun. All they knew is that they could have been saving the pedestrian. It's that simple. Stop fucking crying racist. We're tired of hearing the shit. Stop downing white people when shit like this happens. When you do that, you're being racist. It's not that complicated. Have a good day, and I hope I hurt your fucking feelings.